Hey, it's Gabby again, and welcome to the last lesson number 10 of Speak Now English course on YouTube, asking questions in English, how to sound more natural. Let's take a quick overview and recapitulate all of the things that you learned from this course. In our first lesson, you had a brief introduction explaining everything that we were going to learn from this course. In lesson number 2, you learned the difference between action verbs and auxiliary verbs. Also, in the following lesson, lesson number 3, we explained to you how the auxiliary verbs work in questions. Lesson number 4 was to show you how auxiliary verbs work in negative sentences. After that, in lesson number 5, you learned everything about the verb to be and how it is used as an auxiliary verb in both affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences, and you understood why it is called a special verb, right? In lesson number 6, we learned how the verb to be is used in real life. Yes, the real use of the verb to be, and also why the verb to be sound is being reduced in questions. In lesson number 7, we understood why it was so important to include auxiliaries do, does, and did in your questions, and what happened to them in real life, and how to sound more natural when asking questions with do, does, and did. We practiced pronunciation and intonation of the questions with those auxiliary verbs. Also, in lesson number 8, we studied the difference between a question and a statement. What is a question? What is a statement? And how the auxiliary verbs behave. We practiced transforming statements into questions. And by the lesson 9, we learned the negative questions to confirm information. And we learned how to transform negative statements into negative questions, practicing a lot as well. In lesson number 10, we finally discussed question statements, which are another kind of question, isn't it? Yes, and we saw some real examples in our previous lesson. And this lesson is the lesson in which we are concluding this course. And all I want to say is thank you for your commitment. And I want to say also that I really hope that you've become more confident when using the auxiliary verbs in questions, in negative sentences, in negative questions, in question statements, and I hope you are able now to put that all into practice on your everyday life when speaking in English and sounding more natural when asking questions, which is the purpose, the objective of this course. This is not a goodbye. This is a see you later. We are about to begin another YouTube course. And because of that, you are invited to subscribe to our channel and set the notifications on for the next videos that are about to come. Don't forget that this course, as all the previous courses that we have here on YouTube, have linked in the description material and exercises for you to download and keep practicing. Don't forget to do that. I'll see you next time.